what?
Is
Who?
she driving while?
Yes, she literally said it.
Yeah.
You literally just noticed that.
At least she has it like, oh, so we can just see her face and it's on speaker, so.
Okay, yes.
She's not talking in the phone like, hey.
Low perception, man.
I went to the wrong game.
Yes, my perception roll was shit, cause you know my ears are getting stuffed with the flu.
Fun. Sure it's not COVID?
Get stuffed with
Nope.
flu.
Yep. No, it's not.
Your
It's
ears
not
get
COVID.
stuffed with flu.
It's not COVID, cause I tested.
Okay, that's
Hey,
good.
Wasn't that-
Is your guys' country like any of your countries like, oh my god, monkeypox?
Monkeypox? You mean the new? You mean the new AIDS? Something I don't have to worry about at all?
Y'all, okay. I went to the medical reason why monkeypox is spread certain ways. There's a medical reason, dude.
Yeah, STD.
No, secretions. Secretions. Anyway,
Yeah.
I won't go into it. It's gross.
Yeah, it's mostly STD. It's like
Look
sexually
up
transmissible
Alabama
disease.
Hot. Okay, Matt, you want a weird opening? Look up Alabama Hot Pocket.
Oh God.
I'd rather not.
I'd rather not.
I know what monkeypox is, I just don't give a shit about it, because it's on the other side of the country.
Yeah, and what I heard is STD. So
It's not, no. It's because of the way it's transmitted. And your butthole bleeds easier than anything else. That's why gay men and bisexual men tend to get shit more, is because buttholes bleed. Passes blood. Everything you guys ever wanted to know, right?
I wish I did it. I wish I was 30 seconds ago and I didn't have that knowledge.
Okay, so who wants a thing?
I don't remember anything, so look at me. we did stuff and fled stuff and fought stuff.
Let me show you my reaction to your question to that.
Okay. I guess I get the thing.
Sure.
Nope, I'm trapped.
Okay, good.
And it's stupid.
So, we had Preben's character, because he could show up that week and wanted to play. So, we had that, his introduction, and then, you guys got off the pillar, eventually. And then you guys went towards the large looming building. And once you actually started going towards the large looming building, you encountered a halfling that appeared to be not in the right mind. And then you tried to kidnap the halfling, which you succeeded in doing, at least for a while. And then you encountered one of the strange creatures from this world. And some stuff happened afterward. Like you got into a fight with it and stuff. Some of you have some low-level insanity stuff. Fear, or whatever it's called. I forget. Dread. That's the one. And that's where we left off. You defeated the creature.
We defeated the creature, huzzah!
Oh, and the kidnapped halfling ran away during the fight. He managed to escape and fled during the fight.
Not only does the a small halfling anymore on my back. Last huzzah!
So, that's
That
where you
was-
guys left off. So, what do you want to do? The halfling escaped.
Stayed long because she didn't see it, or did she see it? We fought a vagina.
Oh, I did. I did see that. I did see that. That was wild.
One of the lustful monsters, correct?
I mean, I'm just spitting facts, man. We're literally fighting now.
Why can't I shank you at times?
Well, I did nothing wrong. That's how I described the creature, so...
Keep saying this to yourself.
No, it did look like a vagina monster. Not gonna lie.
No, it
really
didn't.
Damn
did.
it!
It pretty much is, but it's known as
It's not
the,
a vagina.
it is known as
Not an
one
actual
of
vagina.
it is known as one of the lustful. So, yes, the creature is
Lustful
defeated,
vagina monster.
and your black nori friend, because that is what they are called, no commentary, burned it to pieces with his fire magic.
Fire magic!
So, again, what would you like to do? You still have the large structure looming before you. You have a strange area if you go back, but you'd have to go back to get there. Where there's the pillar that had the book on it, and there's a weird forest-like area that is still to your right, and to your left is a strange hilly-like area.
Mm-hmm.
Where
Okay.
you saw a creature earlier, but you didn't really get a chance to identify it, and therefore it is unknown what that thing was.
So, before we go into the boss's lair, which is the big tower, I say we take a long rest and camp in the woods or some shit.
Smart observation indeed.
I just hear meow, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, both those characters, unfortunately, you
still
can't
can't.
understand them. And I will say that your
Yeah.
black nori friend, since the person who controls him is not here, he is still there, but he will not interact. He will still have to make dread rolls if you encounter anything. But he will not interact in roleplay segments unless he is needed for say he has an item on him and he can use it. But you guys would have to know what he has in order for you guys to use it. And if he has a spell, then he can use that too.
Well, time to pickpocket all his items from him.
I will
That's not a
be
fight to, though.
I will be tentatively playing him, so if you try to pickpocket him, I will roll against that. Because he doesn't want to be robbed.
Good.
There.
Who wants to be robbed? Clearly not me.
So,
I mean, you're literally carrying a thief and a paladin on your shoulders, so... Yeah.
To say,
No.
to say, I'm letting you carry me. I have more pride than that. Unlike
Oh,
you.
come on, you can be a bit lazy. I mean, come on, it's so nice up here. It's so lonely without you.
You know, maybe you belong in this realm. It's for sluts, after all.
Yeah.
Why that? Why do you say that about me?
Yeah.
making an observation, that's all.
Well, a wrong observation.
Well, debatable. So, are we going to the forests? Taking rest? Or what?
Yes, I need a long rest, I think.
I want to know why it's debatable now. You piqued my curiosity.
Okay. I am going to. Glish, you have taken 3 damage, so.
Okay, I still need a rest. That whole ordeal with the ladder or the thing, whatever, was very trying for me.
You've lost
but
1
then-
rage, and you've lost 3 hit points.
Ooh, a long rest is fine. I'll be back-ish because Aaron was supposed to run before my school meeting. I have to run right now. I'll be back, not on camera, in about 10-ish minutes.
In Spanish minutes?
In Spanish minutes, yeah.
10-ish
They are
minutes.
10 times slower than Canadian and
Dude, let me tell
European.
you, Spanish minutes, Mexican minutes. Oh, dude, no. Mexican minutes, it's slow. 10-ish.
Yeah, I totally heard Spanish, but you're good. Go.
Okay, adios.
Bye-bye.
Adios.
Okay.
Okay, so how many times can I shank her?
while she's not here, she is under the same rules as the Nori.
Oh, I can shank her.
So,
You can, but
if
he'll fuck you over.
one of the rules will be is if you need her to translate for you guys, the cats, she will do so. Her character will do so.
Okay.
So, one of the cats is suggesting that you go over to the woods and camp out for a bit.
Oh, yes,
Any
perfect.
objections?
Nope.
As I told the Black Nori, I can make a safe spot for us if needed.
Correct.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, and I already ruled that since your character is considered large, the modifications for the spell are in place. Technically, it is slightly bigger so it can accommodate more creatures. Just because your race is larger than the races that normally
big
use
boy.
the spell. So.
It
Alright,
will take me a little bit to cast it, but I can set it up.
Go on, take your time.
So
All right.
right here, or
You
you want
have
somewhere
to
else?
go to the forest before doing that.
Correct. So,
Well, let's go to the forest then.
so you guys are walking, I will say, while you are saying it. So the cat suggests that you do it now, but you can't do it while walking. So, because in my worlds, rituals need to be cast in a spot. So you have to stay
Which makes
still.
sense.
I mean, that's
Which just makes sense. Oh.
Isn't that the usual procedure?
In some games, you can walk and cast rituals, but the way that I do it is that you have to set up like candles and stuff. So you have to have that in one spot, and if you stop casting it, then of course you can't do it. So, like if you start walking away from the, it's like a ritual circle. So it's like a ritual circle. So you got to set up a ritual circle, and that's what takes up the time.
Checks out.
So, yeah, so you start heading towards the forest. I will get you all to make perception checks. And I will roll for Glish. Perception. But I am not going to roll for the Black Nori since he's not
Then.
gonna be here at all.
I have advantage, so 20.
She doesn't have advantage, but she rolled 20 on the first roll anyway. It does,
No, I don't have advantage. That was a mistake.
okay, so just 10?
Yep.
Okay, wonderful.
I can double check it.
Yeah, just it's fine. Double check it, but for now, I'll go with the 20 as the highest roll.
Nope. I don't have any advantage for any reason whatsoever.
Okay, that's fine. So, uh, Armored Kitty, you and the Barbarian are. We'll say, since you guys didn't establish a marching order because I didn't ask for it, you guys are slightly closer to the front, just so that way it makes a little more sense for what I'm going to describe. As you get closer to the forest area, you notice that the things that you interpreted as trees are not actually trees. However, everybody else doesn't notice. The things that you guys thought were trees are just the weird tendrils that appear to make up this world. They are sticking up and out like tree branches and whatnot. But, yeah, they're just made of the same substance that makes up the ground and other constructs in the area. Doesn't appear to be hostile at the very least. So, just like the ground, it doesn't appear to be hostile to you either. So, you can make assumptions based on that, but you're not sure if the trees will, like, smack you as you try to get close to them or not. But
It would be a very bad time if the ground was hostile to us. Like, oh my god.
you just know that it is made of the same substance as the ground, and you can make any of your assumptions based on it.
Okay, so whatever you do, don't touch the trees. Not really trees.
My character up there going like, what?
Yeah, because you
Don't
actually
touch
did
the
roll
trees.
you actually rolled
No.
low for your perception, but yeah, you do say what, and then he repeats it.
Noted.
Yeah, and the barbarian is translating.
So, we want the middle of air. We wanted.
Can I do a survival to find a good spot? Something?
Sure, you can do that.
Or does anyone know survival?
I'm not proficient, but I have a good bonus.
Yeah, so...
no,
do
I'm
it.
the sneaky beaky guy.
I will check Glish just because Glish does plan on returning. Glish has 0, so.
Okay,
5.
Nori, do it.
Okay, so.
And you can receive help from the cat since the cat suggested it and everything, so.
Yeah, I cast guidance on myself because I can.
Correct, you can. And since you
So
know
that's a
you're
19.
going to be doing it, yes, you definitely can.
19.
Alright. You do find a relatively suitable location. The only thing that appears to be perhaps unsuitable about it is that you can see that there are these weird pods, I will describe them as. It is a clearing where the trees, or the tree-like structures, are. There's like a clearing. It looks like a forest, and then there's a clearing in the middle of it. So, in the middle of this clearing, there are 4 of these weird pod-like structures that do not appear to be made of the substance that the ground is made of. And you notice this because you rolled high enough. Otherwise, I would have just said, nope, you just find a safe spot and then you go in there and then stuff happens. So,
Because the ground is the fleshy shit.
yeah, it's made of these weird tendrils that are like interlocked to form a solid ground-like substance. And then it's like interlocked to form these other structures that you've seen.
That seemed like the best spot, Yuza.
That you can see within your current range. You can attempt to explore the forest further, but you'd have to actually like go in between the trees and stuff, which it appeared that you didn't want to do without finding a safe spot.
Well, this spot look as good as any. You guys agree with that?
I'm fine with it.
Why not?
Alright.
Okay, I'll cast Leomentine Hit.
Okay,
Ritual
so
casting.
you're going into the spot. I have described that there are these pod-like structures.
I'll step
How
it
would
away
you-
from them and like
Okay, so you'll do your best to avoid them. Okay, I'll need everybody to make a... You can either make acrobatics or just straight dexterity. Whichever is... Each of
all
you...
of us just make. That's a 1.
Okay, that's gonna be wonderful.
I know.
Acrobatics.
Do cats have advantage?
6.
Yes, they do. So. Are they...
Okay,
Ooh.
so 22 then.
I'll be right back. I know, bad time, but I'll be right back. Because mother is complaining about that I need to go downstairs.
Well, hurry.
I will.
Okay. I did say acrobatics, or...
Oh,
So you rolled athletics instead.
well, that's if I keep that roll, it's a 17.
Okay, yeah, I'll let you do that. I'll let you either re-roll or keep the same roll, that's fine. As long as you recalculate the number, which 17 is fine. Okay, so, of course, the two cats relatively easily maneuvered between these pods. However,
That giant person is a bit struggling.
Glish also fails with a 6. Yep. So, I need both you and Glish to make a strength saving throw.
Oh god, no. 4.
Glish is alright.
Oh no. You're dead, Olaf.
I'm dead.
You both hear, and the cats hear it too, but they are safe from the threat. But you two especially hear it because you're right next to the pods when this happens. You hear a cracking sound, like somebody opening the shell of a nut. Like a sound. You see the pod split open, making like a V shape. And in the middle of the V shape is a tendril. And the strength save
Face
was
slowly.
was because it attempts to grab you. Luckily Glish manages to wrench himself free from the tendril. However, Dalvai, You are now
not strong.
grappled by a tendril and are being pulled towards the pod.
Not fun.
Let me see here.
Huh. Is this happening like really fast?
Relatively. Like, you hear the cracking sound and you're like, huh, that's strange. And then everybody turns towards the source of the cracking sound. There's two sources, technically. One that Glish walked too close to, and one that Dalvai walked too close to. Or slithered too close to, I should say. However, Glish manages to escape the tentacle, whereas Dalvai did not. You are being pulled towards the pod, and you guys hear a loud, like, snapping sound as if the pod is, like, opening and closing very quickly. You take 8 damage. 8 slashing damage. If that matters any difference.
No.
As this tentacle just pulls, like, one of your arms towards the pod, and it just snaps closed onto your arm really quickly. And, hurts you.
One of my arms?
Yes, but you are considered grappled by the tentacle.
So if I remove that arm with my thingy, would I be free?
What is the ability again? Let me see. Process somewhat painful and slow. It takes 10 minutes to do so.
Yeah, so yeah, that wouldn't be fast enough. Okay, I will,
But yes, that would work. But, it would take you 10 minutes.
yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'll take my sword and cut the thing so I can get free.
Alright, roll an attack to hit.
9.
Alright. That does not hit.
Sad.
Because unluckily for you, you were attempting to hit a part of the tentacle that isn't very close to your arm, and then the pod just snaps closed, protecting itself, and the rapier just glances off the pod. It is made of a hard substance that your sword just didn't penetrate with the swing that you made. Alright, anybody else can attempt to do something on this turn, if they so wish. However, if you get too close to a pod in the process, the same might happen to you.
How far away am I from him?
You're about 10 feet. Like, you guys all were walking through the pods at the same time, and you were trying to get, like, maneuver between different pods at the same time. And that's when you noticed the cracking sound and both of them being attacked, or at least hostile actions were taken. It doesn't seem like these creatures are sentient in any way, so it's not like they're choosing to attack, probably. But, the hostile actions are happening regardless.
How far away am I from the pods?
Oh, like I said, like 10 feet. Like, you're just going into the middle of this clearing that was surrounded by these pods. So, like, you guys were relatively close to each other going between different pods when this happened. So it's not like you're super far away.
Huh. Grappling you.
And I'm not very strong despite
And for now, it's soft initiative, because these things, they're not super strong or anything.
Okay. I'll try this out. I cast sleep on the thing.
Alright. Let me just see here. Are you targeting a specific spot or just the area around it? I forget how the spell works. Creatures within 20 points of a spot you choose. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, and it targets the creatures with the lowest healths first.
Okay. Alright. It is technically a creature.
Uh-huh.
And it is not immune to states of dormancy, which I consider sleep to be. So... Alright.
22 sleep.
Even the other pod. How much health do you have? Because I need to know in order to factor
44.
it in. How much? 44? Oh, okay. So the spell wouldn't be able to affect you anyway.
Yep.
Nope.
Even if, like, you were the only creature within range, it wouldn't cause you to go to sleep anyway, because you didn't roll high enough. The tentacle releases your companion, and the other tentacle that was visible from the other pod also retracts within the pod, and then the pod closes itself, and both pods just remain closed.
Oh yeah, handled. Easy. Alright, continue.
Back to not touching facehugger eggs and cast Leoman's Tiny Hut.
Okay, so you go within the middle of this clearing that has these strange pods. And you don't see any threats before you manage to complete the spell.
Okay. So all my acquaintances slash allies, whatever you prefer, are allowed in the comfily warm hut. That is just a huge dome.
Just something to consider. Your race is normally water bound, and water is usually colder than air, so I will allow you to set it slightly colder if you wish, for flavor. But it will still be
how the others react. I can just...
the others will be able to still get a long rest in the temperature, but it's up to you.
I'll cool it to like not ice cold, but like average, slightly below average.
Okay.
And I'll make the dome look like the area around, so it's hidden.
Alright. This weird pink, fleshy toned dome appears.
Yeah, and we can see through it, but nobody can see it.
Correct. But if somebody approaches it, they see that it's obviously not the area surrounding it. If they get close enough.
Yeah, it just matched the color. It just matched the color.
Yeah. So, yeah, you guys can choose to take a long rest if you so wish.
Yeah, we're gonna have watches though.
Yeah, watch is pretty smart.
Alright, if that is what you prefer, you would need to set up 3 if you're going to have a complete section of watches.
Okay.
Or somebody could just stay up the whole night, but then they wouldn't get a rest.
I can take the second, you take first, Olaf.
Sure.
And like Geo third.
Okay.
That's fine.
Alright, first watch. And I'm gonna roll some things.
Oh man. We're busted.
Okay. I know what those mean, you don't.
Might be good for us.
Could be. I'm not telling you which side of the scale they're on until whatever happens, happens. But then whatever
So-
when whatever happens, then you'll know which side of the scale they were on anyway. So,
Yeah, I'll do my watch.
all right, it's a perception. If you're attempting to see things.
He sees it.
That's a 30.
All right. So you do notice some movement within the forest.
Can't tell me what it is, or just your movement.
I rolled too high.
Okay.
You can't tell what it is.
Oh my god.
Even with a 30?
Mhm.
It-
Even with the
Damn,
30.
son.
This was also a crit.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Good modifiers, man.
Dude.
It's just like a 31.
You can
So
you can
just
you can
failed.
see the movement, but you can't exactly tell what it is. But you know that something is just beyond the clearing, and it's not like just passing by. It's
coming closer, or-
you'll see every once in a while you'll see movement, and then it'll go behind one of the tree structures and then stay there for a while, and then you'll see the movement again, and then it'll stay behind a different one of the tree structures for a while. But it's not coming closer than the nearest tree structure.
How far is that away?
You're in the middle of this thing, 70 feet away.
Okay. Okay.
If you're in the exact middle, which I assumed you would want to be.
As close to middle I can get.
Yeah.
As close to middle I can get, yeah.
Yep. So that's fine. 70 feet away from the middle. So I understand that you each take up space, and therefore, you're not exactly in the middle, but from the middle, 70 feet. So, and they're
Alright.
moving to different positions, so slightly further, slightly closer, but like from the middle of the circle, they're not getting any closer to you.
Is it multiple or just one?
You see multiple sets of movement. At least you think they are, because they only move one at a time.
Are they humanoid entities?
He can't really tell.
Yeah, I rolled too low.
Yeah, apparently.
Hey, they can have high modifiers and become over a 30, so.
Or perhaps the thing that I rolled is for something else. Even.
Or that. We don't know. We'll see what the DM does.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll keep note of that. And
Because it is dark. Like, this entire place is dark. Like, everywhere around here is pitch black.
He does have 300 feet dark vision now.
do have stupid dark vision.
Correct. Which is why you're able to see it in pitch black.
Okay.
If you didn't have dark vision, I wouldn't give it to you at all. I'd just be like,
No,
you maybe, since you rolled a
See
natural
nothing.
20, you maybe hear sounds. That's about it.
Wi-Fi.
Because you
That's
didn't light a fire or anything, so.
Nope.
So there's no source
need
of
that.
light right now.
The dome I can change the lighting up for myself inside, so.
Yeah, nothing can see inside anyway, so that's fine. But their light is not being produced outside anyway, so it wouldn't matter. So,
I'll
and
keep note of that.
you can temperature control the thing also, so you wouldn't need a fire for that either. So it would only be for food, which none of you have eaten, which is fine. I'm not keeping track of that, but if you guys don't find food within a certain amount of time, then I'll be like, oh, you guys are starting to suffer from starvation symptoms. So,
Yeah. Which makes sense.
so, you notice the movement, and it started happening about 30 minutes after you started the rest. So, like, after you cast the spell and everybody started to lay down to sleep, then you notice the movement.
Okay. I'll keep note of that.
Okay? It is now time for the next watch.
I'll inform the armored cat of what I saw, so he might keep an extra eye out.
Okay.
Because I know he understands me. So.
Yeah, he does understand you. And technically, if you did need translation, you can arouse the barbarian without interrupting the rest.
Yeah.
As long as no heavy duties are done during the rest, then it's fine.
No translation needed.
Okay, fine. So, I'm going to give you a choice. You can either look generally when you make your perception check, or you can look specifically for the thing that the Nori has warned you about. If you look for the thing that the Nori specifically warned you about, it'll be a higher DC to see anything else that's happening. But it'll be easier to see the specific thing that he told you about. But if you do it the other way, then it's the other way around. It'll be harder to see that specific thing that he pointed out if you roll the other way, but any other threats will be slightly easier to see.
I'll go for more general.
Okay. Alright, go ahead.
14.
Alright. Your cat eyes are good at seeing any glints of changes of light in the darkness. Therefore, you are easily able to pick up on things moving. Also, your hearing and smell are very acute, and therefore, you are able to pick up on minute things that other creatures may not. You notice a strange smell even after you just woke up, but you started to hone in on like sources of smells rather than just the general smell of something stinky. You smell specifically 5 sources of stink within the immediate vicinity, as in near the clearing. Smells like unwashed person is what it smells like. So someone who hasn't cleaned in a long enough time to make it obvious that that's what the smell is.
And that wasn't there before.
It wasn't there when you started sleeping, no. It was there as soon as you woke up, though. You couldn't ascertain the source, but now you notice that there are 5 sources of this unclean smell.
Okay.
Other than that, you don't notice anything other than like the same movement that the Nori noticed. Because the cats do the cats have dark vision?
Yes.
Yes.
60.
Okay. Yeah. You don't see it very clearly, but you can also hear it, so that's fine. Because it's just at the range 70 feet. Just barely out of the range where you would be able to see it clearly. Or at least more clearly than what you rolled. So, just barely out of range. But your acute senses notice these 5 sources of stink.
Can I sense their direction?
Yes, you can sense their general direction, though they appear to be moving every once in a while, which is what the Nori told you.
So it's from those guys.
That's what you think, yes.
Okay.
Alright. But I'll say that you can, like, the hut takes up a certain amount of space, right? So the cat could technically move to the edges of that and then be able to see the sources of movement and stuff. So, it's all good. So, that's what you notice during your watch.
Alright. I wake up the other cats.
Yes, yes, what's going on?
It's your turn.
Okay, okay.
There are some bad guys over there, but don't approach them and don't use your slot thing with them. Just stay in the bubble.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
That makes things so much worse.
I literally have no clue what the hell you're talking about.
If you remember last session,
Mm-hmm.
when you were
Clearly
trying
don't.
to be cute with the traumatized individual, that's what he's referring to. That's how he worded it last time.
Well, in that case, I just bab him on the nose. That's not a slut thing. You can do it as well. But you don't use it.
It is a slut thing, and I'm using it poorly.
Oh, you're not using it at all.
Because I have a sense of pride, unlike you.
You mean you look ugly?
What's your charisma?
What is your charisma?
Hold on. Hold on. Now we're going into metagaming. I'm just saying out of character. In character, I just mean.
Oh,
I repeat, indeed. You can have a high charisma and look dreadful, just be a good talker.
Mhm.
Or you can look dreadful and have with a low charisma, or I look handsome as fuck with a low charisma.
Mm-hmm.
If it helps, he has average.
well, I have 20, if it helps.
So yes, he does look cuter than you, but he just doesn't use it.
Anyway, try not to get killed, okay?
As long as I stay in this little bubble, I won't.
Okay. Go to sleep.
I ban him from the bubble.
Oh no.
He just gets instantly ejected and flies through
yeeted
the
out.
air.
No, I won't do that. I could if I would, but I won't do that.
Oh, I have no worries. I can literally jump 3 times my strength on the score.
Yeah, but
It's
if I ban you from the
36.
dome, you just hit a wall if you try to get back in.
Yeah, but I can just go. I can go 36 feet up until ledge and be like, ah, yes, my new safety spot.
You mean the tree that is haunted, Kelly?
I never said 3.
Well, we're in a forest.
I said
Checkmate.
ledge. I said ledge.
Where's the ledge?
Well, I will run to for my own safety. Checkmate back.
There's no ledge here, my dude.
He'd have to run
You
super
don't-
far. Or he could get lucky
Checkmate.
while looking. Yeah, he could get lucky while looking, but either way, doesn't matter. Doesn't pertain to anything at all. So, yeah, roll a perception check, and I'll give you the same choice that he had. He has warned you about Okay. I'll let you choose
Hey.
anyway, even though you rolled.
He said the whole perception check, so I'm like, okay, perception check.
Yes, but I was giving you a choice. With the perception check, but it's fine. So the choice is he has warned you about a threat or a potential threat. You can choose whether or not to keep an eye mostly on that, which raises the DC for new threats, or you can just do general, which raises the DC for keeping track of the old threat.
Olaf, could you roll the text of the spell?
Which spell?
The spell that keeps us safe.
Oh, Lumen?
Yeah,
Give me a sec.
because I'm just thinking of something like odorous
It's opaque.
stink. No, not that, but what can pass through it? That's what I'm curious about.
You can dispel it.
It can be dispelled.
It can be dispelled, but if there's, say, using firebolt on it, it'll just hit the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even more powerful spells just won't go through it. It has to be disabled in order for anything to inside to be hurt. All physical or magical things cannot go through it. And dispel magic technically doesn't go through it, it just gets rid of the thing. That way other things can go through it.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I'm like 5 odorous smells. It's just a nice, humid, comfortable, well, environment inside. So, and comfortable is not
For the
odorous.
sake
So
of your senses, I am allowing air and any particles on the air to be able to pass through.
fair enough. I'll just do general with the awareness that something else is also out there.
Okay. So you're doing general. Got it. So the 24. Alright. You do sense the old threat. You sense 5 sources of stink. Smells like unwashed person, as I described to him, because you rolled high enough to get that. And notice that they seem to be behaving strangely, unlike how they were described by your friend. Now, the unwashed scents are sticking behind trees and are remaining behind those trees and not moving anymore.
How curious. How curious, indeed.
You do not sense anything else, however.
So who's next?
Nobody. Because you've done all 3 watches. It hasn't gotten any brighter or darker since you guys took the rest. So you guys have been in this environment for I'd say
Dawn becomes the sun.
you guys have been in this environment for approximately a day, and like the only light sources have been like the magical light sources you've seen and the burning fires and stuff like that. You haven't seen any sky-bound light source, no unnatural light source that lights the whole area, nothing like that.
Sure, we're not in some kind of being. Because all fleshy and, well, structured, but still.
You can make the assumptions you wish.
Don't think too much about it.
Well,
Because perhaps
thinking
the
is for the
thinking,
strong, they say.
perhaps the thinking will damage your character's mind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well.
Yeah, that's all. I'll just throw that out there as a DM. But you can make assumptions. That's what this is for. You don't know.
Also, they're behind the trees where saw the shapes hide behind.
So you have approximately, I will be generous, you have approximately 3 turns before, as everybody's waking up, before the hut disappears.
Mm-hmm.
So what would you like to do?
Okay, do you know their exact positions?
Yes. Yes, I do.
You point them out?
Yes, as I said, I would.
And as the kitty does so, you can smell them as well in those locations. So you do trust what he is telling you.
Alright. buff up and I'll go confront them. Does my dread decrease, by the way?
It. I'll need to double check. I'm not sure if you needed to take the long rest or if you needed to wait 24 hours. That's what I need to check. I forget what page it's on. Yeah, it's after this. I just need to double check if it's 24 hours or the long rest. Here it is. Finishes a long rest. Yep, you're fine.
Nice. Alright, I cast Heroism at 2nd level on me and the other cats.
Okay.
Oh, we can't be frightened.
Yep, and you gain 5 temp HP.
But
Oh, huzzah.
as the rules work, you can still obtain levels of dread. They just won't affect you until the spell is over.
I get.
What would
Just
you
so
like
you're
to do,
aware.
Rudolph? That's fine.
I was informed by it too, right?
Sorry?
The orc will trans.
You guys told me about it as well, right?
Oh yeah, the orc can translate because the orc is a non-player character technically at this moment, and I said that we'll do so because it makes it easier.
Or yeah,
Oh,
as for now, you still need to spend 2 whole days with us to be able to understand us.
I cast Bless on everyone but me.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Bless works, if I'm correct.
1d4 to attacks and saves.
Yep. Okay. Double checking. Well, let me just be very sneaky beaky now, won't we? I'll see you soon.
Let's get to it. I jump out, take a dodge action, and look for them in their direction.
Okay,
I said
I'm gonna
I
set up
hide.
the battlefield. I
He's
need
hidden.
the circle. So I needed to 1, 2, 20, 30, 40, 50. Just a second. That. 8. Circle. 10, 20, 30, 40, 10.
Oh, I'm,
10, 20,
as I was alluding
30,
to, very hidden.
Yeah, you're sneaky.
That's approximately the size of it.
The dome?
No.
He said it would make it larger. That's the battle area.
Yeah, that's the battle area. And I need to get rid of this.
Where are we?
In the middle of it.
In the middle? Alright. And where are the dudes?
On the exterior of it.
Which exterior? So I was going towards it.
Correct. I need to move you guys out of it for a second. So that way I can put... Can I manipulate this circle at all?
You should be if you click the edges.
There
so
we
to
go. It was
Yep.
being. It was being something.
Stubborn.
So that's. It's almost exactly the same size as what I said it was, so it's fine. Okay, so you guys are in the middle.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna put him on the screen so that way you guys know that he's there, but he's technically not going to. Actually, I'll just remove him because he's technically not going to do anything. And you are technically a large creature.
I'll just increase one size.
So, the creatures that you detected, just so that way you can make a better decision. You might make the same decision, but creature here, creature here, creature here,
Okay, so they have surrounded us.
creature here, and there's one here. And they're each behind a tree. You don't know what they look like.
Okay. I will
Initiative.
say I jumped
Roll.
here and dodged.
Then we roll initiative, or well, unless Olaf want to do something.
I'm done what I'm gonna do.
Oh, yeah, you pop dome and blast.
Mhm.
Okay.
Olaf, I'm like sneaky beaky.
Ooh.
Pally advantage. Oh, don't you pally? So cat get advantage.
Mhm.
I do get advantage on my rolls.
Vigilant blessing. Twilight cleric. Get advantage.
I may have accidentally removed you.
Do we get
This thingy.
online for this? Or what?
Yes.
Alright. Our controller.
So who give you? So who do you give advantage? Because it says you can only
You.
touch one creature. Oh, me.
You. You sneaky cat. You need it. There you go.
Huzzah!
Oh,
I'm very sneaky beaky.
Everyone rolls 22s.
You get a 22. You get a 22. Everybody gets a 22.
We were prepared for this.
you
They
have
did not know.
+3 dex?
I have, yes.
Oh. Then you go before me.
It was either +3 dex or -1 dex.
Well, for some reason,
Mhm.
Shad has 22 because it didn't change. I think that's
No,
why.
I have 22 because I rolled on that 20.
Yeah.
Oh, where? I
On
don't see
top.
it.
On top.
Under
Above,
stealth.
Oh,
above
okay.
vigilant blessing.
You not see that?
Oh, I see it now. I see it. I just thought that these two down here was one for you and one for Glish, but I guess Glish gets advantage.
He's a barbarian, not. No, they don't get that before level 7.
No, I just forgot to target her tokens. The first one, so. But I can have an 8 if you want that.
No, it's all good. I just wanted to change Glish to the correct thing. That's all. Okay.
Okay.
And since I'm never going to find a token that is appropriate for the creatures that you're going to encounter, I will just multiply this.
Oh, yeah.
They're very spooky.
He spooks.
Headless things.
Oh no, they're multiplying.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're technically not large. Did I make too many?
They're small.
I think I made too many. That's okay.
Yeah,
I'll
you made
just
too
keep.
many.
I'll just keep those in the corner, just in case I need those. Okay. So you jump out here, make the dodge action. Glish won't rage yet.
Wait, let me just adjust my number because I see I have the highest of them all. Cause 22.20.
Yeah, so you go first.
Yeah.
My turn order. Oh, thank you.
And what do you have, Jumba? You have a +2, and yeah, you're
I'm
later
last. Yeah.
of the 22s.
Yeah. That's a good luck.
There.
Oh yeah.
I need to add turn for enemies.
Could be group initiative or separate, whatever you want to do.
Whatever's easiest for him.
25.
Oh no.
Oh, there goes my first roll. I'll be going second.
All right.
+7. Damn.
So all the
Samson.
enemies that you are aware of choose to do
Yeah.
nothing. Whereas
How curious. How curious.
the enemy that you were not aware of
No.
yes, it's actually that
big
size.
boy. Big boy. Damn, son. It's bigger than me.
That huge bitch.
You hear a creaking, cracking sound as a large creature, enormously misshapen, comes out from behind the tree. And it doesn't see the little cat and attempts to step in its space because it doesn't see it. So I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Well, I'm small. So
Yes,
usually
but
I can be like,
it doesn't know you're there, so it's just gonna step on the spot where you are.
oh, I can instant in, well, hostile spaces.
You can, but its foot is coming down towards your face. Is the issue.
Okay. Yeah, blesses of one and done, right?
No.
Nope. Last
for a
until I
minute.
drop concentration. Last until I
Oh.
drop concentration. Or a minute, whatever comes first.
That's a high number.
Do you have
32?
advantage?
No, I don't. I don't think so. Oh,
So
18 then. Still not too bad.
You turned into Timmy from South Park for a minute.
that's a high number.
It is. You
Isn't it?
you do manage
Oh.
to move here. So you are now technically in that spot.
Yeah.
It doesn't notice you, though. So here's what the creature looks like. It is a very elongated, thin, tall creature. It has very thin limbs, looks emaciated, which means it doesn't look like it's eaten in a long time, and has lost a lot of weight as a result. So its musculature isn't very defined. It's mostly just skin and bones. It looks like a person, however. Looks like a humanoid individual.
If I think about
And the biggest meal we got is this guy, right?
Well, it doesn't care about how big the meal is. It cares about
Okay.
how close the meal is, which was this one, because it couldn't see this one.
I'm just thinking is if these small things are like also chasing for a meal, if we kill this big thing, then the small things won't deal with us because easy prey.
Either way,
Maybe.
it lashes out towards the barbarian. Takes its inhuman, elongated fingers with claws at the end to slash towards the barbarian. Where am I? My dice roller. Okay. Does a 15 hit Glish?
No.
Alright, its claw misses. I need Glish to make an acrobatics or athletics.
Even when it misses.
It's using another attack. Okay.
A grapple.
It does not succeed as its other hand simply reaches towards Glish to grab Glish. Does not succeed in doing so. And it is going to... I need everybody to make a... Need everybody to make an int save.
That's something I'm proficient at.
I just have an OK modifier.
I'll
That's
do
an
it
18.
for but the barbarian first. The barbarian fails. And me. With a d4. 19.
Okay. Everyone who rolled above 17 does not suffer the
I'm
effects.
fucked.
However, anybody who rolled lower, you are now suffering from a very specific magical effect called sympathy.
I don't know what the emotions are. I do.
You feel bad for this creature and wish to do anything you can to help it, but you will not hinder your allies in doing so. It is considered a type of charm.
So I can stab the guy without a problem?
If you rolled over 17, yes.
Huzzah.
17 or over, I should say.
Still, huzzah.
But yes, they are magically affected by the creature to try to help it in some way. In any way that they can.
Okay. But it won't hinder my allies.
Correct. You won't like hit them or anything, but you might try to convince them to not hurt it, but you won't try to like attack your allies because they're attacking it or anything like that. Is what I'm trying to indicate.
Yeah.
Like, you might morally be like, I need to help this thing, so then you can, free of your own free will, choose to attack them and stop them. But you are not forced to do so. Okay.
Okay.
The other creatures do not do anything. Don't move.
I'm checking out the flipping because, oh boy, relearning this class.
Oh, by the way,
So,
at the
yeah.
beginning of your turn, you must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, something I suck at. Oh, actually, the same as my intelligence modifier. Okay. 16.
Okay. Yep, you're fine. This thing is very strange and alien to you, but it doesn't affect your composure in combat, so you're fine.
Seen weirder shit.
You have a giant fish snake man behind you.
This thing is better than you.
You've seen
Yeah, it
weirder
is.
things. It's just that it's a magical aura of its presence. Like, just seeing this thing magically affects you. So it's how dread works. Because that's what he was rolling for.
Neat.
Ow. I just have to ask, does it by any chance have any objects on it?
It does not. It does not even have a loincloth.
Okay, just double checking, cause apparently, if I read it right, I can just before I end my turn say I can force you to roll a dex or
I think that's
acrobatics
counted
or
as your bonus action.
no. My bonus action is to aid someone using my cunning action.
I'll look, but I'm pretty sure you can. It's part of your. That whole ability is part of your
Slinking
bonus
leap.
action.
It says in addition, while in another creature's space, you can use your action. There it is.
Yeah.
So, does everybody want advantage, or should I just knock it, or should I just deal damage?
You can use your
Can't do
bonus.
both?
You can use your bonus action before your action, so you can do both.
Yeah,
It
do both.
takes my action to knock it prone.
Yes, it does. So do you
But
guys?
you can stab it afterwards, right?
I don't have an extra attack.
Bonus action attack.
Right, that's
No.
true. Okay,
There you go.
knocking it prone. It needs to roll higher than 17.
Is it dexterity? What is it? What saving throw is it?
It's like a grapple check.
It counts as a grapple check. Okay.
Yeah, what you need to do. I use my acrobatics to like knock it prone.
You can do that on gargantuan creatures.
Yep.
He can't.
Huge
Yes.
Yeah,
But
it's like you're pushing on Eldritch Blast.
It's
Crazy dog.
It's just that usually bigger creatures have bigger bonuses, so then it usually doesn't work as often. That's the thing.
I literally could stand under Tiamat and knock her prone if she fails.
Yeah, she fails. So he's gonna use his dexterity-based
So acrobatics.
ability. How's a 23? I think Lonnie's back.
Yes, Lonnie's back.
Someday people will learn how to make 10 minutes instead of 45.
Someday.
It doesn't expect me, so I'm with advantage because I'm near allies. So
Yeah, you can roll advantage.
24.
Okay, 24 hits it.
Blammo.
Only the first
Yeah,
one, though. Because you double
Yeah.
clicked it.
I don't know why it went double. But yeah, that's 24.
Oops. Oops. Yes, it is. The creature
Blame me.
lets out a very saddening cry of pain. Like a.
No.
Doesn't seem like it wants you to kill it. And it's very sad
I
about
don't.
it.
Well, I want it to be gone because it approached us without any reason to give us not be hostile. So, hiss.
It also attempted to attack the barbarian, so
Yeah, that as well. So,
that might be the better reason to attack it.
Yeah. so cat hissing noise towards it as I hit it with my claw. And now it's the next creature's turn to our
Alright.
paladin.
Dalai! You are magically affected by the creature. You do not wish to harm
This
it.
guy, right?
Yes, you
This
do
is
not
this
wish
guy,
to
right?
harm it. Correct. You do not wish to harm it, and you wish to help it in any way that you can.
Don't want to harm my allies.
Yeah, you're not forced to harm your allies, but you can try to convince them to not attack it. Also, at the beginning of your turn, I need you to roll a wisdom save.
I'm not good at those.
17 is sufficient. You're fine.
I roll bad.
You roll bad. Well,
I rolled
less than
9.
average. Less than average, yeah, but not completely horrible. But
Nah,
yeah, you
okay.
saved.
Okay, well, Delvi is not a talker, really. Has it done anything to harm any of us yet?
It has.
Yes.
It has.
Yeah, it did.
Well, it tried to, but it didn't work. It looks like it's trying to pick up / claw to death your barbarian, but you still feel sympathy for it. Like you're like, maybe it's just desperate.
Desperate for some action.
He'll just stand like confused. These little fucks I don't give a shit about, right? Do you see them yet?
You know they're there because your ally
know
has
they're there.
pointed them out to you. But other than that, they
Okay.
haven't done anything hostile.
Okay, I will then. I'll hold my action to told the dead if any of the little ones get hostile,
Okay, you're ready in action. Got it.
and then I'll try like. Why are you attacking it? It obviously just needs help. So let's just help it.
Yeah, it looks
Okay.
like it looks like a giant that's starving to death, and it just looks like
It just wants some food,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
So are we its meal?
sorry,
Yes.
Ronnie.
Are we its meal since it hasn't eaten in a while, but it hasn't done anything hostile?
It has done something hostile.
It made you compelled to be like, I'm just desperate, you know?
Yeah, there's a magical effect
desperate.
there's a magical effect happening to Dalvai and you, by the way. There's a magical effect happening to both of you that makes you feel sympathy towards it.
Oh, well, I mean, come on, dude, I can feel sympathy. Come on, this guy's hungry.
Yeah, what it
Okay.
looks like is it looks like a naked humanoid that is extraordinarily tall. It's considered huge.
It's just hungry, guys. Why would we want to fight this thing?
And when your cat friend attacked it, it made a very sad cry of pain.
Even more so, guys.
Yeah, so
Look, it's not. Look, it's obvious using It sounds what it can do to manipulate how you feel about it. So don't believe it. It tried to murder you just a moment ago.
Well, either way, this conversation is technically happening while the turns are happening. So, Dalvai, you readied your action. Do you wish to use a bonus action for any reason? Do you have any bonus actions that would be appropriate right now? Like, you have Bless up, so you might not want to use any spells that require concentration.
Only bonus actions I have is like Shield of Faith, Healing Word.
Yeah, do you want to use any of those, or you good?
They said they want to help the big guy, right?
Yeah, you feel sympathy towards it, and you wish to help it. Like, you don't have food on you, unfortunately. Otherwise, you would give it to it. But, yeah.
I'll Shield of Faith the big guy.
You'll Shield of Fate the big guy? Okay, that's fine.
So you
I'm
drop
charmed
less.
by it. Yeah, it's concentration, so no.
Okay.
So I won't do that. I won't do a bonus action.
Yeah, you don't wish to impede your allies in any way. Like, you understand that they think this thing is a threat, and you do not wish to, like, hurt them or stop them just because it's of the magical effect. If your character chooses to hurt them, that's a different story. But the magical effect only makes you feel sympathy for the creature and wish not to attack it.
Yeah. So yeah, I will not use my bonus action for anything.
Okay. That's fine. It is considered a type of charm, but it's specifically known as, like, sympathy or something. Alright. Chad?
Okay. So,
first, just like everybody else, you have to roll a wisdom save. In the beginning of your turn.
Even though I'm muted frightened?
Correct. This is for Dre.
Okay.
You did not save. Unless you have another effect. I'll pretend like I didn't tell you whether or not you saved if you have another effect to re-roll or whatever.
I will use an inspiration to re-roll.
Okay.
If I may.
Go ahead.
Okay. And I will use my Shanna Divinity to get more my save.
Okay, so do that.
12.
Unfortunately, the DC is 15.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, you just
Probably
got
lucky.
You just got a series of bad rolls there. Nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, you tried, man. You tried.
Yeah.
So you go back to where you were before you rested.
+2 then.
Yeah, 2 dread.
Great, but I can approach it, right?
Yes, because you have heroism on, you're immune to the effects of fear, which the dread effects are considered fear effects. So you are immune to the effects, you're not immune to the dread itself.
Okay. And I can clearly tell these guys are like something weird with them, right?
Yeah, you could tell that there's something weird with him for sure, but your barbarian friend hasn't had a chance to act yet. But you know that a weird effect happened. Because you felt it, and you resisted it.
Glitch, are you gonna attack this guy? Or what?
Attack it indeed.
Glitch.
Does she respond?
Glish. That is Lonnie.
Yes. Nope. Me feels bad, other man hungry.
Yeah. So Glish has given you the response to let you know that, yeah, Glish is under the effect as well.
Oh, okay. This will help you. and I will cast Protection from Evil and Good on her.
Okay.
And
Okay.
removes charm.
Yes. So it is considered a charm effect. So you're casting it only on Glish.
It can't be upcasted, so yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Just mark off your thing, and Glish is no longer under the effect.
And as a bonus action, I will activate my Eldritch Ball, I suppose.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Alright, Glish. You are no longer under the effect of charm.
Right. The creature hasn't really done anything hostile towards us, right?
It has.
It tried to attack you.
Okay.
Yeah, it took one of its hands. It took one of its hands, which has claws on it, and it tried to hit you with them, which you dodged out of the way of. And then it tried to grab you with its other hand, which you moved out of the way of.
Okay. It just wants to give me a hug, guys. Rage?
Yes, you are currently not raging, so raging could help.
Rage an action, or is it a bonus action?
Bonus action.
Bonus.
So you still have your attack. And if you have multiple attacks, you can use those.
Attack.
Okay.
You know, Glish not tasty, Glish salty.
Do you reckless?
Do I what?
Do you reckless attack for advantage?
That was okay. It was advantage. It was advantage and then minus.
They get advantage on you.
Yeah, reckless
But you
attack
are-
is. Yeah. She said
However,
yes.
however, you get. They are normalized because you are under my protection, evil and good.
Right.
So
Okay.
it's normal. Okay.
Can somebody roll for me, please?
That is what
Hang on.
Yumba is doing.
Try it.
But yeah, Yumba is doing that for you.
I'll be in soon, and I'm bringing in my laptop, so I'll be able to actually
Do stuff.
yeah.
It has taken a decent amount of damage. Ready. Okay. So that is Glish's turn. Unless Glish wishes to move.
I'm up on his jock already, so I think I'm good, right?
We are in a good AoE position, though. I'm just saying.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Wanna circle around it or something?
I'm gonna stay where I am because I'm blind man.
So the answer is staying put. Got it.
Where I am, yeah.
Alright. Creature's turn. Just so you know, Doom Up, you are no longer stealthed.
Yep.
Because you attacked, so you are no
Yep.
longer stealthed. So,
By the way, on the frighten checks, since I had frighten immunity up, did I get an advantage because of that on the dress checks or not?
no, what happens is, on the charm effects, that wouldn't be affected by heroism. And the dread effects, what I have said is that, basically, dread effects are the same, but, you're immune to the effects of the dread until the spell is over. So, is that what you were asking?
I was just asking if I had like advantage on the dread save itself.
No.
Okay, that's fine.
So, yeah, it's the creature's turn. It is going to. Okay. First off, it's going to attack. It doesn't care which one it eats first. But it's already attacking somebody, so yeah, we're just gonna attack that same person. 18 to hit,
Yep,
Glish. Okay.
that is.
Two. Alright, Glish takes 17 damage.
What?
Yep.
Okay.
As its fingernails just like anime sink into your chest, and then it retracts its hand. It doesn't tear off any flesh. However, it looks at its hand, puts its hand in its mouth, retracts its hand from its mouth, and its hand no longer is bloody. You notice one of its wounds closes.
Oh,
Oh no.
healing.
It heals 3 HP.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
That's little.
That's illegal.
Well, that's just part of its attack if it hits. So it being very little is like not important, really. It's gonna try, since it realizes that somebody is sympathetic to it. You have disadvantage on trying to escape its grapple. Davai.
No.
So it's gonna try to grab you.
Okay.
Because it senses that its ability has worked on you. Because it's capable of doing that. Sensing that. So you can. It's a grapple, so you know the rules for that. You can choose what you roll for that. However, it
My
rolled a
strength sucks.
23.
Yeah, I can't beat that.
See if you get a natural 20.
No.
Twice.
Yeah, you have
Without
disadvantage.
the +3s. Oh yeah, so even worse. So 10. The +3 was from guidance, and I didn't have that up.
Yeah. So 10,
Just 10.
you are considered grappled by the creature.
Sad.
It picks you
Bad
up.
days.
No.
When it grapples a creature,
No.
it is capable of removing an item from the creature's possession. So do you have a bag of holding?
No.
Okay. So then I need you to roll a dice pertaining to how many items you have in your possession. And whatever number it is, starting from the top is 1, and the bottom is the highest number.
Guess the cats are safe from this effect, right?
If it grapples you, no.
No.
As long as you have an item on you, but if they are magically merged into you, then no, it can't do that.
Alright, so we are safe from this effect. Cool.
Yeah, I just want to say the cats have a bit of an advantage
I
in
have
this fight.
0 items on me in that case.
Okay, so you had 23 items and you rolled a 4, so the 4th item down on the list.
He gets my priest pack.
All right.
Well, your priest pack exists out of multiple things.
Yes, it has
He gets
multiple.
the pack.
Yeah, so the backpack that contained those items
Yes, so he gets that.
is tossed on the floor here. So there's a priest backpack over here.
Yeah.
I will put a mark. Oh, somebody already put a mark there for me.
Marks.
Okay.
There you go.
As its turn is finished, because its turn is now finished. Oh, and by the way, you are now moved over here because it has grappled you. This creature here walks over here.
Oh,
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
time to collect.
It picks up the item and begins fiddling with it.
Sure. Doesn't do anything
you
hostile,
don't
so I
have-
won't do anything.
Well, you don't have any mercy towards it, so you can be like exterminating
Yeah,
it.
technically you do have a
Mine.
held action. If you wish, you can activate the held action on it. It looks like a small child, is what it looks like. Small humanoid child.
Nah, I won't do it. I won't do it.
Okay.
Burn it. Do it.
Kill it!
No.
Kill it!
No.
Do it.
Kill
no.
the child! Kill the child!
Master Skywalker.
What are we gonna do? Bzzz.
You killed the
There's too many of
younglings!
Even the young.
Even the younglings. Okay, so it is now Doomup's turn. You do notice that this creature is bigger than Daovai, and as a result is able to like just grab around his like snake-like body and just like pull him.
Yep.
And that is what happened.
correct.
It pulled him, like it lifted him off the ground and pulled him over top of you. Like
Yeah,
he didn't
question.
come into contact with you. He was lifted above you.
Hot daddy,
question.
hot.
Question: does the creature have any hands free?
It has one hand free, the claw that it used to attack your barbarian friend.
Yeah, that's all I need to know. So, zip, zoop, disengage, bonus action.
Alright, you used your bonus action, so your bonus action is gone. But you disengaged.
Yep. And I say, I rain death from above. This little thing.
Oh
Yeah.
no, poor child.
That's gonna hurt.
There's only one
Oh.
thing. There's only one thing worse than a rapist: a child.
A child killer.
No, no,
No,
it's
just
a
a child.
video.
Wait.
Just a
wait.
child.
There's only one thing
Child.
worse than a rapist.
Yeah, that
That's
child's
child.
fucking dead.
Yeah, you've never seen that video?
No, I haven't.
There's only one thing worse than a rapist, and then he takes the thing off the.
Fucking Christ.
Oh, and that's
Yeah.
fucking a child.
49?
No,
It has the word
Think he's
child. It has the word child above rapist to imply child rapist. So the one thing that's worse than a rapist is a child rapist, but the person only sees that he revealed the word child and says, a child.
I should have known it this whole time. Don't harm.
So the joke is that a child is worse than a rapist. That's the joke.
Well, the cat.
Cat's out of the bag.
Well, the cat nearly killed a 50 hit point creature. So, but I did kill a 49 hit point creature.
Okay, so you attacked the child. You guys haven't even tried to identify what these things are, so you don't even know if they're. In theory, you don't even know if the child is dangerous. You're just killing a child, maybe.
That's right.
Fiddling with your shit at midnight.
Everything in this place is dangerous.
I love it. No, I love it. It's fine. I love this.
Look,
We love you,
fiddling
Andrew.
with our friend shit that just got thrown to the ground. I'm like, no, bad.
It's fine. It's fine. Like I said, I love it. I'm just saying, in character, this cat is brutal.
It's a psycho cat.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let me retort it. Aren't all cats?
No.
No.
There are sane cats for cats, and then there are psycho cats for cats. So there's like a range of cats, and you're on the psycho range of cats.
No, I am the. If you open the book, the image of my cat is there.
Yeah, the psycho slut one.
I want to be
You know,
cute.
That's what you are.
I want to be cute to random people, but not these children. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I just want to add up how much damage you do.
49. Right? 49.
Yeah, oh, I heard you. I just wanted to make sure you did the math correctly, because sometimes people don't. So I just wanted to make sure.
You dare accuse me of doing math.
Yes.
Like, there's no morality scale in this game. I didn't focus on it, so, like, you can be as evil as you want, but... okay, so you not only overkill the creature, you, like, times 7 kill the creature. Overkill the creature. So its body is splattered as you rip its, not only rip its throat out with your tiny cat claws. Your tiny cat claws rip it to shreds literally with one hit. It is now a pile of gore slightly further away from you than what it was.
What I wanted to do was Kalima. No, what I did was just literally just grabbed its spine and ripped it out.
Oh, you did worse than that. You cut its spine into like 4 different segments through the front of it.
Damn.
What a psycho.
And people call me crazy.
The cat just turns it out. The cat just like, I didn't mean to do that. Just cute when he's all bloody and gore.
Yeah, your body is like covered in gore pieces. Like
That's powered kill on the cat.
there's a tiny piece of heart, a couple pieces of lung in your fur, like
that I don't have.
there's a bunch of spinal fluid all over you, like this thing just exploded from one claw attack. You're not sure if you made the correct decision.
Also, heads up, I feel like water.
I feel like I made the right decision.
Alright then.
You guys witnessed this happening, and let me just say that I'm tempted to make you guys roll saving throws to see if you still like this character or not.
I never liked him. I don't need to roll.
I mean, trust him within 30 yards of you.
He's never
Like-
tested you.
It's like, I can make
I'll
you
just
explode.
always
at
have
will.
like one spell that can like one-shot him ready.
But either way, I will allow your
Explode
characters
at
to...
will.
I will allow your characters to trust him tentatively for now.
I can make you explode at will. Isn't that what everybody wants?
Leave
No,
Will out of this.
I am immune to crits,
Leave Will out
bitch.
of this.
I don't trust him anymore.
Okay, so I'll leave it up to you whether or not you trust him. But at least for
I
the
get open-
fight, he doesn't appear to be hostile towards you, so I'll say for the fight, you don't openly attack him yet. Okay.
That's it. Your guys' turn.
Okay, Dalvai,
Your
you
backpack
didn't
has
feel
been saved.
sympathy for that small thing a minute ago, but now that it exploded from one claw attack from that cat, You feel a little bit of sympathy. It's not magical sympathy, but it's sympathy.
That cat's crazy. That cat's crazy.
Perhaps that's what's needed to survive in this landscape. Hmm?
My God, Matt, are you telling me this creature had 7 HP?
It didn't have much.
Okay.
Oh God, I hate this statement.
Okay, who got fucked in damage?
I got 17, right? Did I get any more?
No, you took 8 damage. Pretty much fine.
8?
Yeah, because it's considered slashing damage, so since you're raging, you lower that. So.
Right, half. Have these resistant. Haha.
But it seems like this creature
only-
likes eating your blood. However you feel about that.
That's one of my kinks. Next
But
is war.
for Dao Vai, you assume that it's eating the blood because it's just starving and needs anything to eat. You don't know why it's holding on to you, though.
What would I do?
You still feel sympathy for it because it technically needs to attack you and deal damage in order for you to snap out of it, but...
It just grappled me, so...
Yeah. It technically needs to deal damage to you in order to cause you to be able to roll again, so...
I think I found the perfect image to update my character art.
A cat covered in blood?
No, look at the devouring dark.
Okay, yeah. No, we don't trust you, definitely.
I think I can
Yeah,
find a
that's
better
true.
one, but it would take me a minute, and I'm kind of DMing right now.
Yeah. Fair enough, fair enough.
Okay, I feel sympathy for the thing. It did hurt my ally. Thinking, what would he do?
Since he's taking so long to decide, I actually found it.
Well, shared in devouring dark.
Let's see if I can actually do it this way. But yeah, have you made a decision? What you want to do?
Is it just a bunch of gore around? Like nothing.
Of the small creature?
Yeah.
Yeah, that small
Any
creature...
remnants of meat I can reach or something?
Yeah, the small creature got obliterated. Yeah, so there's pieces of it. There's even some pieces left on your companion.
Okay.
But yeah, the
I
gore
use
is
my,
everywhere. The gore is everywhere, so you can attempt to pick up a piece, but the main section of body is right here.
What
Can I try to
am I
grab a piece from
Yes.
with my tail
Am I
and feed it
playing?
to the big one?
Yes. I'll need a dex check, just a regular dex check, because you're technically
Dex
being
check?
lifted off the ground and stuff. Yeah, you
Well.
grab one.
I gotta go water my plant.
You have
Which
one.
game are we
Okay.
playing?
We're playing in Sanctified, the Many Lives of the Sanctified.
Thank you.
I'll feed that piece to the big guy because he seemed hungry.
Okay. The big guy lowers his head towards you and accepts the piece. And since he's eating a piece of gore,
You empower him.
he heals 6 hit points.
Oh no.
He looked hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. You healed him 6 hit
okay.
points.
Thanks, man.
So he healed 6 points and Anguish, what's his name?
Glitch is the
He's the only one that's hurt. He's the only one that's hurt.
yes.
Okay. And he's not even hurt.
Not really.
Like
Okay.
like 6 hit points or something. 7, 8 maybe.
Okay. I will do nothing more. That's my turn.
Okay, that's your turn.
Yeah.
Shad,
Alright, so I'm frightened now of it, right?
you have heroism.
I do not.
Oh, if you got rid of heroism, then you have the effects of dread, which means you can't walk closer to it, I think.
Mm-hmm. So, protection, evil, and good is a concentration spell. So, yeah, I have to drop it.
Okay.
But that is fine, because I can hit it from here. Haha.
That's Lustful.
That's right.
You have, I think, I'll double check. I think you might have disadvantage if you're rolling to hit or something.
No, it just gives him 50 feet. If it's frightened, yeah, there's a disadvantage to attack.
No, wait, it's a different thing. So he has 2 levels. Cannot approach the source of dread. Automatically fails the saving throw listed. Oh, never mind. Disadvantage on ability checks while the dread source is within line of sight. So no, you just can't move closer to it, and you have disadvantage on ability checks while it is in line of sight. So you're fine.
It's 18 hits.
18?
Yeah.
18 hits, yes.
14 doesn't hit, right?
No.
Alright. 47.
Oops. Okay. It's looking hurt. Not bloodied yet, but hurt.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Barbarian, Gleesh.
Cool.
Would you like to hit it very hard or hit it normal hard?
Do I still have the advantage? Do I still protection from good needle?
You have advantage if you're reckless. Is that all you ask?
Done.
Right.
Oh.
Let's do it.
What she asked for? Okay.
There's no one to hit you.
I think your protection from evil and good is gone. I think because they had to drop it.
No, that's the use one. That's the recent one I used there. So yeah.
Okay.
That's a crit.
Jesus Christ.
I sent the picture.
Mm-hmm.
That is your cat now.
Oh. What's the name? Damn. Felix.
Red Lantern.
Yes, that's the thing. I was thinking of the name.
So anyways, 48 damage.
Okay. Its name is Dexter.
Dexter.
The name of that
of
cat
course.
is Dexter.
Best cat.
Well, that's a cute ass name for a cat. I like it.
It is part of the DC universe.
Oh, okay.
It is a Red Lantern, actually.
It's the best cat.
The Green Lanterns are fueled on
Willpower.
willpower, whereas Red Lanterns are fueled on anger, I think.
Rage.
Rage. Yeah, so it's a cat that finds a red ring of power and becomes a red lantern and kills people.
Well, mostly out of revenge, and if you have read the story, you're like, my god, it's a good story.
Retext Chris because he said that doesn't make sense.
What?
What Josh wanted.
No,
Oh.
you didn't. You just said the same.
She's talking.
Just text exactly what you want.
She's talking to somebody else, and we can hear it.
Mhm.
That's what happened.
Either way, continuing on with the game.
Okay, so you dealt damage
48.
as her. Oh, okay. As her character. Okay. So how much was it again? Sorry, I got distracted.
48.
Oh. It is now bloodied.
Alright.
Okay. So that's Glish's turn, I guess. It's now the monster's turn. Since he has a creature grappled, he is going to remove another piece. So, from all the items you have, roll again.
No. Why me? 13.
So the 13th item on that list.
He gets a spare set of clothes.
That one falls here. Here. It falls there.
I got it.
I see the shirt in the wrong place. Oh, there it is.
Someone moved them up, so yeah.
Okay. Wonderful. Okay. So before it attacks... Bleep, 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 bleep.
Another victim, I see.
And... Bleep, 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 bleep. And... Oh, it can make it there.
Did it pass my attack opportunity, by the way?
That one? Let me just
That one.
see. Let me just see. It would walk out from behind the tree.
Yes.
That's the big yes.
Well, if you want to hit it, you can hit it.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I'm
hit
still
it.
grappled by it, so.
Hit it normally, not overkillly.
Let's see if you can do that.
Do it.
10.
It is dead. But you didn't
And
overkill
Got
it.
him.
But did you
There we go.
underkill it?
Oh, it's
No.
actually an extra d6 damage.
Okay. I know. I know.
15. Dead plus.
You did overkill it.
Oh no! Psycho
You
cat.
No. You're not as bad as me. You're just one time
I know.
overkill.
I know
Yeah,
what
so
happened.
you just insta killed it rather than
Oh no!
blow it up.
Oh my god, it's dead. How sad. Oh my god.
All right,
Oh.
that one here sees the other one die,
You laugh at it profusely.
and it goes over here. And this one, of course, is gonna go as straight as possible to it without stepping on anybody.
It's going past the psycho cat. Oh
It
no.
is.
We love Psycho Cat.
It has to move past you, so do you wish to use your attack of opportunity to hit it?
What the? Oh,
You don't have
9?
advantage against it, so 9
yeah,
misses.
that's a 9.
That's
Yeah.
a nat 1, yeah.
Oh god.
It moves over here. Look at all the children. Aren't they beautiful?
Murderers.
Aren't they beautiful?
Going to be dead.
Dumap, it is your turn.
Okay, who's touching the bag?
Nobody. Because the creature... Actually, wait. Oh yeah, this thing. This thing is touching the bag. This is touching the mutilated remains of this creature.
Time to kill more children.
More children to kill. I'm risking it for the biscuit.
So you're moving without
Yep,
disengaging? Okay.
yep.
It's gonna roll to hit. 10. Roll total.
He's
Damn, you want to kill 2 children this time.
What?
19 hits the child.
No, we were overkill power this time. Why do I double click it?
No,
But that is 16.
he dead.
DED, like Dead Dead.
Yes.
There is only one thing.
I found the video that I was talking about.
And yeah, and then I return to my flanking position for advantage strike on enemy. But this one is not daring to touch the bag.
Well, it didn't touch the bag because something else was touching the bag. So why would it touch the bag?
If it there's the bag. Okay, hold on. So you're saying that it's gonna touch the bag if that other thing is not touching the bag?
Oh, you'll see what'll happen since you didn't attack the other one. At least one of them is gonna do something. You don't know that, though. That's metagaming.
I can't believe you didn't kill the other kid.
I would have
So not
killed
like
it
you.
if I would have killed it because I'm like looking at like you're gonna dare and touch the bag because I will fucking murder you.
It's touching this corpse.
It does not show no interest into the bag whatsoever.
Right now, no. Right now, it's touching the corpse.
Oh, there's enough corpse for it.
Alright. So that's your turn.
Oh, I still have a bonus action.
Well, do you want to use it?
Yeah.
Okay.
15.
15
Hit.
misses.
You are blessed.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
no.
haven't taken
Oh,
damage.
yes. Yes, you do. You still have bless.
I haven't taken damage. I haven't needed to make a concentration.
17.
17 just barely misses.
Oh.
18 AC.
Yes.
So close. I got the goat slave here.
Alrighty. We'll just finish the fight then.
Okay. Also, if Child tries to take any more stuff of him, murder time. And yes, I can
Okay.
easily keep up because I have literally 40 feet of movement that I can, well, bonus action dash and then attack.
Okay.
See you guys next time.
Bye.
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 Alright. Shada. Shada.
Okay. There's a child approaching me. What's he doing?
This child
Yes.
seems interested in this corpse.
Child is a weirdo. And I don't like weirdos. Die.
Okay, child's dead.
Dude.
Yep.
Dude. Calm down, Anakin. Calm down.
Cats don't have the same morality as you guys, okay?
Well, to be fair, there's 2 of you who haven't attacked children yet.
Yeah.
49 on other guy.
Okay. Oh, wait. I forgot to attack as the other guy. Oh, well. Too late.
You can still do that. No, it's not over.
I'll take that damage first, then I'll attack, I guess. Okay, because he just shook the clothes off, he didn't attack. So he's going to attack. Actually, what he's going to do is he's going to attack the cat. The cat.
Which cat?
The one that's close to him that he can hit.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to hit that cat because that cat is mean.
No way, I don't want one right now.
I agree.
How's a 26 to hit?
Not because
He has disadvantage.
So,
Because of the smoke.
so he takes 2d10 plus...
Did you not hear me? He has
What?
disadvantage.
Who has disadvantage?
The guy.
Why?
On the cat.
Why?
Cloak of displacement.
Oh, okay. I'll roll again. 14.
I don't think that hits, though. I don't have access to the sheet, so I don't know.
I'll look. He has 17, so no. Unfortunately. Okay. So, it is now Glish's turn.
Okay, how far? Casey, one of the dinosaur's legs is in my car. Yeah.
Dinosaur's legs?
Yeah,
Actually killing
my car has a
dinosaurs.
robot dinosaur. A robot dinosaur Rex. Robot dinosaur Rex. How far away from me is the creature?
You are
You're
in
melee.
melee range of it.
Oh, okay, I thought it was off. Reckless attack. Does it still have disadvantage to me?
Yes.
Okay, reckless attack.
There's it.
Which probably be
44.
The damage over
I don't have internet access. There it is. That
Alright,
just took
the
a hot
creature
second.
is down.
Ooh. Nice.
However, you guys
Yeah,
are still
however.
in initiative.
babies.
The children's.
Oh no.
How's my sympathy going?
Oh no. Your sympathy is still there.
Oh, yeah. You want to heal him?
So we let it suck. We let it smell blood.
No, only one of you is sympathy, has sympathy towards it.
Oh,
With me.
okay. So then, it dead. Let's
Yes.
help children's. Why you attack children? Did the kids do anything aggressive?
Sorry?
Did the kids do anything aggressive?
No, they just went towards inanimate objects and were murdered for it.
Why you offing children when they didn't do anything?
They were in my personal space.
Oh, calm down, cat. I can forgive that. You're a cat.
There's only
They had
one
it
left
coming.
out of the 5 that were there.
Yeah, you just gotta
Okay.
go up there and kill it. For sure.
Well, it's not his
What do
turn
you-
yet.
Yeah, so what does it do?
Alright, so on its turn, it ate 2 things, so its death saving throw has a +2. It makes it. Okay.
You don't know this for us.
So, the small creature has spent 1 turn with an object, or a corpse. So it spends 1 turn with this corpse. The corpse, it appears to be, like, playing with it, like a kid would, being like, yay, I have a thing to play with. And then, as soon as it starts playing with it, the thing disintegrates. So the body is gone. It now turns its attention towards the next nearest inanimate object or corpse.
Alright. Disintegrates items. So Gia's gonna want to stealth and uber kill this guy.
Noted.
Alright. He is stealthing up to it.
I don't know if we told him, so you have to do it.
His stealth.
Yeah.
It has no possibility of seeing him. So he moves up to it. And he's just gonna attack, I guess?
That's what a psycho cat would do.
Alright, I'm just clicking his claws as a natural
oh my
20.
God.
So,
Again, dude.
so just everything.
He only critical hits children.
Okay, so 18 plus 14 plus 7 plus 2. He did less damage this time, but it still explodes.
41.
But it still explodes.
Only like 6 times overkill this time.
Okay. Children are dead.
Damn, son. Damn.
Yeah.
Dark. You dark.
No.
You're edge. You just edge me.
Hey, don't look at me. You wanted to do it.
So.
Yeah.
So they're dead.
Edging nothing.
And I'll say that he's not metagaming, so he will say that all the threats are gone. Dalvai, there is a dying creature that you feel bad for.
I'm gonna roll. What are you gonna do? Okay. What's that spell? Creature with 11 health.
It is
If I
still
rolled below
prone.
a 10, I would just spare to dying it, but I rolled above, so.
You're so generous.
He's sympathetic to it. I'm just playing how he's got what he want to do.
Okay. Do you choose to do anything else on your turn? You are no longer grappled by it, so you can move if you want.
I'll just
Okay. You're next to your pile of clothes.
I'll take up my pile of clothes if I can.
It's a free action, so yes, you can.
Sure. Yeah, I'll pick up my clothes.
Alright, clothes. Regained.
Nice.
Alright. It is now Giga's turn.
Why did you do that? Why would you heal him, dude?
Unless Orc translate, they're just searching me out, so.
Exactly.
Does the orc speak on my behalf?
Orc, do you translate?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Oh, translate.
Translation happens.
You just needed help. I would just try to help it.
Okay, this guy is... something's weird with him. My conclusion is. So I'm just gonna...
Fair enough.
Just gonna tap this guy
He
with a
needs
bonus
at least 1 damage to him in order to reroll.
I haven't taken any.
Yeah, because this creature is relatively intelligent and knows that you are sympathetic to it, so it's not going to hurt you.
It's down again. And I'm approaching this guy.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use all my spell slots, dude. Protection from evil and good on you.
Okay.
On, on who?
Are you willing?
Me. Oh yes, I'm not against you guys. I'm just trying to help the creature. So.
Okay, not anymore though.
You're not a
No, not anymore.
Yeah, now you realize that it was a magical effect that was causing you to feel that way.
Damn it!
Okay. So do you guys, like, run over and keep stabbing it? Because you're not gonna realize, you can't metagame and realize that it's gonna potentially survive if you don't keep doing that.
I say we just get out of here.
Okay. You
Does
can...
the orc agree?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna roll some dice here. One fail, 2 fail. Since it got over a 20, it actually pops back up.
Oh man. Well,
Hell yeah.
we got... We're gone at that point, right?
Do you guys leave in 3 turns?
Do we? Group?
Yeah, I'm not charmed, so I don't want to be here.
What about your priest bag?
Oh yeah, what's my bag? I'll pick my
So-
bag up
so
and I
it
go.
goes here and then we just, I guess, dash out of
Then
here.
dash
or
away.
something.
Then dash away.
Alright, roll dexterity saving throws as you guys leave. Because
Oh,
those
there's like-
pods are still there.
Well, we wouldn't do that, I suppose. Yeah, I forgot about pods. So we be careful around the pods.
You know the pods are there, so you get to roll a save. You still get to roll
Yeah.
a save. Otherwise, they would just
You are
try to
22.
grab you.
You maneuver around the pods normally.
Okay, so you have to roll a save still, because they are aware of your presence and will try to grab you.
Some acrobatics, right?
It's a save on this one.
What save?
Dex save.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll for Duma.
I'll make it.
Yeah, Duma is fine.
Anguish has advantage.
Oh, I have. That's right. I'm raging. Have advantage.
Bless is still up, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So we got that.
At least like 2 more turns.
Yeah, so you guys managed to get back through. And as you were running away, you notice the creature get back up. And what I'm gonna get you guys to do, nobody rolled it during the fight, but you can roll to see what those creatures are with a nature, religion, or arcana.
Bad religion.
You can roll for both of them. And I'm going to assume that the first roll is on the bigger creature.
Yeah.
So then second roll for everybody.
You have an extra play day.
Yeah, you guys know what the smaller creatures are.
Okay.
The smaller creatures are known as the board.
Still in the mess, that's okay.
They endlessly seek entertainment. They look like small children.
Oh.
Wait, what happened? What looks like small children?
What?
Matt, I'm sorry, what looks like small children?
They are known as the board.
Okay.
They endlessly seek entertainment, just like how the lustful endlessly seek pleasure.
Lust?
The board endlessly seek entertainment, and the reason they were attracted to the items that were falling on the ground is because they thought that they could play with them. However, the downside to them is that the torture that they have to endure is that everything they attempt to entertain themselves with gets destroyed.
Yeah. So it was a good thing that we obliterated them in the end.
Yeah.
I have rules for those, and you guys would know those rules since you rolled high enough. Or at least one of you would know the rules because you rolled high enough. Any unenchanted object or corpse, because they are so desperate for entertainment, they will play with corpses, which is why there's not a whole bunch of corpses laying around everywhere around here. These things go and clean them up. Any mundane object or a corpse is destroyed in one turn, 6 seconds. However, if they get their hands on a magically enchanted item, that item will still eventually be destroyed, but it takes a little longer. It takes them 1 minute of playing with the object to destroy it.
What if it plays with creatures?
You can use your action to take an object from the creature. However, it resists you in the attempt. So you could have just used your action to take an item away from it and then let it be. Not kill it. But you can kill them, like, it's fine. But
Does it not play with creatures?
It does not play with living creatures, no.
No.
Anything that is alive, it will choose to not play with. It won't avoid the creatures. In fact, it will follow them in order to seek them dropping things that they can play with.
This is for the best, let's be honest.
And
so why were the children there?
The children? They're known as the board. They're a creature type.
Oh, right, okay. Sorry, I was thinking the larger one.
The smaller creatures, even though they look like children, they're technically, that's what they look like when they're fully grown.
Okay. I'm so sorry, I misunderstood. I was like, why is it interacting as if it's not supposed to?
Yeah, the other thing you guys, what was the highest that somebody rolled on it? Chad? Maybe?
14.
Actually, I'll roll for Duma. I'll roll for Duma. Arcana, nature, or religion. Yeah, they're all the same for him. So he'll roll Arcana on both of them. No. So he rolled garbage on the first one. Oh, he rolled alright on the second one. So he knows what the second one is. But the first one, yeah, Shad. You are the only one who gets information.
Okay.
That creature is known as the Hungry. It endlessly seeks food to eat. It never gets more full. Anything that enters its gullet is instantly destroyed by stomach acid, and the substance doesn't give it any nourishment. It endlessly seeks out prey to destroy, and devour as a result. The only thing that eating does for it is increase its ability to stay alive for the next 24 hours.
So, plus death saves.
Yeah, so each thing it eats, no matter how big or small, gives it a +1 to its death saves when it is defeated.
Alright.
So now that you guys have run away, it's probably going to eat those corpses and then be super difficult to defeat if anything it runs into tries to defeat it. So
It's a problem for another party.
So, other than that, you don't know much about it. The only reason you know about these creatures is because they are studied by mages, and these mages study these creatures because they exemplify different emotions, and the mages are trying to study them to see if they can like cure them or do other things with them, like control them. So there is a little bit known about these creatures, but like they're very rare and usually only summoned by highly powerful mages.
Alright.
Actually, I'm gonna roll something.
Oh, he rolling stuff.
Roll it, Daddy, roll it.
Oh! So here's the cliffhanger we're gonna end off on. Wow.
20s.
So many 20s.
So where do you guys go? Where are you guys headed? Are you headed back to the clearing area where you're headed towards the large superstructure?
I say we go to the tower.
Yeah, that's the superstructure, yeah.
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 So are you trying to head towards it through the woods, or are you trying to head towards it, like, more in the clearing area where you were before?
Which one looks safer?
Well, the forest has cover, but it also seems to have more of those pod-like creatures.
Okay, so we have to dodge those if we stay in the forest.
Yeah, you have to be aware of those, and if you happen to not notice one as you're walking, it might grab you. But there is cover from other creatures, so you could potentially hide and let other creatures pass by. Or there's the other area that is completely open, like there's no obstacles in the way, and other creatures would have no obstacles between you and them for seeing you and stuff. So that's the downside of walking out in the open.
Our hiding, our stealth is not that good, let's be honest. So, go outside in the open.
Alright, you head out into the open. As you head out into the open, you glance behind you in the direction that you came, and you see, one of you can, at least, because you have 300 feet.
Yeah.
You see 300 feet away in the forest coming out of the forest towards you. Bounding towards you.
Bounding. Bounding.
The hungry is chasing you. And that is where we're going to leave off.
This guy, dude.
And we're being hunted.
Bounding.
Yeah, and it appears to be moving 50 feet per movement.
Damn, son.
So, the fact that it's double moving towards you, it's moving 100 feet per round. So, just so you know next time.
We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die.
And it probably ate all those corpses that you saw. So,
There's only 4 corpses, so plus 6 to that save, almost.
yes.
Easy kill.
That's
Easy
not
kill.
so bad. Unless it's like fully healed.
I will roll for that, because since it ate flesh, it gets to roll more than the blood. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll try to remember that for next time.
49. It's like 1/3 of attacks. No biggie.
Okay. It has 49 health.
Probably gets 1 from waking up as well, so 50. Right.
Yes, correct, actually.
Oh, Matt, I gotta go really.
What?
I gotta go really soon.